Well, good morning. This is the day after the hike. Um, Somehow or another managed to mess up my intro video, so this will be it. Hiked up at Red Top to get some miles in. Been sick for 2 weeks, so I have been hiking for 2 weeks. So I want to see how my legs are doing. I want to see how I do in the heat. I found out it was rough. Put in over 12 miles. You can see it on the information sheet. But it was a good hike, other than the heat exhaustion. That was pretty bad. I don't want to do that again, so we'll try to avoid that. As far as my shoes go, by the end of my hike, my feet didn't hurt like they did with the Lone Peak 5, so I'm really happy with that. One thing I forgot to mention this morning is, along with the heat, get to try out my new shoes. So the heat or the shoes, either one or both, could potentially be a good excuse to get the hike short today. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully it all goes well. Let me take a picture here. These are the Olympus 4 by Ultra. They're much thicker sole than the ones I have, which are the Lone Peak 5s. And these offer more cushion. But I can tell you right off the bat that internally they're not quite as comfortable. But then have a really thin tongue on the shoe and some funky shoestrings that I'm not crazy about. I might upgrade the shoestrings to something I like better, but they'll work. The other things to consider concerning my shoes is I have on new Ingenio toe sock liners and darn tough wool hiking socks. Being new, they're pretty thick, so that may be a little bit of the issue. I just relaced them, and we'll go again and see how it does. So, see you then. Cindy McAllister asked me what was my favorite tree. Well, there it is. The cool thing about this tree is the way you can see through the bottom. I've shown this tree several times before, but yeah, that's the coolest one. If you watch closely in this video, you can see little flashes, almost light is reflecting. What that is Yellowjackets leaving and returning to their nest, which is about top of that root and it's in the sunshine right there. That one was there a couple weeks ago, so anybody hiking this trail needs to beware. Homestead Trail. We can do a walk by the nest here. That's where they're going, right there. See if I can get right in the middle of the screen. I'll hold it right there. Alright, let's see. Can you spot the yellowjacket nest? This one, I don't know how big it is, but you can start seeing them coming in and out right there. Chance right there. But where it leaves at. Yeah, I walked not even probably 5 feet and ran to this one, which is seems apparently much more active than the other one. That's a big hole. That's a very, very busy nest. So again, let's see if I can back out on it. No, I can't. Anyway, so right here's a trail, so that just shows you how close they are. So when you walk down the trail, try to stay in the middle of the trail, and hopefully you can avoid irritating them. On this one, since we see them, we're going to the far side of the trail. when I walked up that one right there. Sound the alarm. No, somebody is in the woods with them. Those are the new, I think, what do you call them, yurts? Something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, the state's built several of these out here now. Looks like might be a pretty cool place to stay. Got to check them out. A little different perspective of the lake I have not shown before. It's the first time I've come down this little trail. It comes out to a point where the old Corps of Engineer camps used to be. And in fact, I'm standing right next to a picnic table. And another picnic table over there and some grill fireplaces and things like that. But there is no camping allowed here. So maybe a good place to take a break though. Well, hey, made the end of my hike, barely. I think I had a little heat exhaustion there. Went up to come back from the Iron Hill Trail, went up to the trading post and picked me out a picnic table in the shade and unloaded and took my shoes off, put my feet up on my pack and laid down. Rested for about 10 minutes and drank a lot of water, and that helped. I know I consumed over 4 liters of water today, and that still wasn't enough, and that was including 2 of the small smart water bottles full of electrolytes. So yeah, it's a hot one. Us old folks, we don't get along with the heat like we used to. So I just got to going a little too fast on the Iron Hill Trail, which is easy to do because it's so flat. You just want to get it over with. Y'all have a great day.